Brianna Bodwin, and I'm from Saco, Maine.
Hi, I'm Melissa Hebb, and I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut.
Hi, my name is Anna Eicher. I'm from Entenhausen in Germany.
Hi, my name is Erin Nisbet, and I'm from Cleveland, Connecticut.
Hi, my name is Bianca Stiles, and I'm from New Zealand.
Hi, I'm Jordan Cowles, and I'm from Farmville, New York.
Hi, I'm Larissa Valencia, I'm from Switzerland.
Hi, I'm Reese Klutzer, and I'm from Sartell, Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Marie Morrison, and I'm from New Zealand.
Hi, my name is Taylor Morales, and I'm from Shirley, New York.
Hi, my name is Zoe Meyer. I'm from Massachusetts.
On a gorgeous Thursday afternoon, we welcome you to the brand new and improved Lemoy Field Turf here in Waterbury, Connecticut, on the campus here at Post University. You could not ask for a better day here to commence the 2024 women's soccer season, as we have a battle of the birds here today for the second time in program history. And a pleasant good afternoon, everyone, as we welcome you upstairs inside to the broadcast booth. Griffin Cass on hand. It is the St. Anselm Hawks coming into today in their first match of the year, taking on the Post University Eagles. Again, the Battle of the Birds should be a fun one here today on this gorgeous Thursday afternoon. Not a singular cloud in the sky, temperatures in the mid-70s, and a nice little breeze to go along with it. Post last season finished 4-9-3 overall, 2-6-3 in CACC play. And for the Hawks, they were the number 5 seed in the NE10 last year at 7-6-5 overall, 5-4-2 in conference. So a non-conference matchup to start the 2024 women's soccer campaign. Again, so glad you're with us here at Post University. As you can see on your screen, a brand new turf here at Lemoy Field. It is scintillating, shining brightly, and both of these teams are ready to get their cleats on it. Head coach for the Hawks, it is Joel Bancroft in his 7th season, graduated from Southern Maine back in 1998. And for the Eagles, it is Renato Topali in his 2nd year. So it should be very interesting to see here with Renato Topali in his 2nd year. Coming back a lot more comfortable in that 2nd year. When you're a first-year coach with a new program, you have a lot more questions than answers. And for the Eagles this year, hoping to have a lot more answers and questions starting this season. As Post was ranked number 10th in the CACC in the preseason poll for the Hawks, they were ranked number 4th in the NE10 preseason poll. We are ready to be underway. Eagles in the white uniforms, Hawks in the blue uniforms. We have 2 sophomore goalkeepers in net. For the Eagles, it is Aaron Nisbet. And away we go. The 2024 women's soccer season is underway. Eagles will control it. Nisbet last season played in 7 games with a save percentage of 76.2, 15 goals allowed, 48 saves. And for the sophomore, Maggie Warner in net for the Hawks. All 18 games she played in last year with a save percentage of 70.4, 24 goals allowed, 57 saves. Again, first matchup in 5 years between these two programs. The Hawks won 4-1 on September 18th, 2019. Nina Kakova will throw in. Danny Atherton. Feed towards Allison Silverstein. She fires wide. And it'll go out of play. 2 players to keep an eye out for the Hawks. Josie Pecor, number 2, and Riley DeGilio, number 14. Both of these 2 players led the Hawks in points last year, respectively. Pecor with 15 points, DeGilio with 12. Silverstein. 29 in blue, pass to the near side here for Atherton. Taylor Morales chasing. Atherton, center ball, broken up. Nice defense there from number 4, Bianca Stiles, getting her feet on it. And Eagles missed the CACC tournament last year. And what's a play right there. Megan Deneen puts one on the board for the Eagles. And the Eagles strike first, given a gift right there. A miscommunication there from Deneen and her keeper. And what a way to start the 2024 season here for the Eagles. So award the goal for post. If you were to tell me that that's how this game would start, how the scoring would open up, I would have not believed you. That was remarkable. Megan Deneen, a freshman, so a little freshman campaign jitters perhaps. And a miscommunication with the keeper. So again, Eagles 1, Hawks 0. Not even 3 minutes into the first half here. So not a great way to start the year if you are the Hawks. Silverstein. This is Gabby Chisholm. Tara McCleary turns it over. And the clear there by Morales. Aaron Rutherford sends one down the pitch. Reese Klutzer, a sophomore here, with it. Feed towards the middle. 2 people to keep an eye out for the Eagles. 2 freshmen last year that were spectacular, had stellar freshman campaigns. That is Jordan Callis and Reese Klutzer. Rutherford sends a nice ball, broken up by Stiles. Nearly hit the broadcast booth. Little over 4 minutes gone here in the first half. Eagles 1, Hawks 0. Thanks to Megan Deneen with a little freshman jitters there. Sending it into her own net right past her keeper. Josie Picor, again, who led the Hawks last year in points with 15, sends a nice ball to the far right corner. And Zoe Meyer got her feet on it, hits it out of play. Nice center ball. Broken up by posts. Goes back to Deneen, and she will just let it go out of play. Again, Hawks finished as the number 5 seed in the NE10 last year. Lost to Franklin Pierce in that quarterfinal matchup on November 4th. Again, voted number 4th in the NE10 preseason poll. Eagles number 10 in the CACC preseason poll. Congested on that far side toward the middle. And Aika breaks it up, goes back to Deneen. Silverstein controls. Now it's Nina Kokova. Shake and bake. Rutherford leads Picor. Picor one-on-one here with Styles. Angling towards the middle, trying to find the angle here. Takes it towards the middle, and excellent defense there by number 4 in white. And just getting underway here at Lemoy Field, a brand new turf for the 24-25 academic school year. And could not ask for a better day to start the 2024 women's soccer campaign. Not a singular cloud in the sky. Temperatures in the mid-70s with a nice little breeze. Kokova. This is Tara McCleary. Has the angle, fires, and it's off of the gloves of Nisbet. A nice save from the sophomore keeper from Plainfield, Connecticut. Alexis Campbell played in 9 games last year. Her and Nisbet took care of the keeper duties and will have our first corner of the game. Eagles with great energy here to start, stifling defense on this side of the field. All about sustaining that effort and energy for the full 90 minutes. Throw in here to Silverstein. Angling towards the middle. Pass broken up there by Meyer, I believe. And she's tangling with DeGilio. Now Chisholm fires towards the middle. Silverstein. DeGilio. Again, some more stifling defense here by the Eagles. They are flying around on this side of the pitch. And there's a nice ball. It is caught. Nisbet. Eagles with a good game plan here to start. Reed Morrison, the freshman, on Kokova. Another pass broken up by Meyer. I believe that is Callis on the far side. Nice play there by Deneen. A little over 9 minutes gone here in the first half. And if you're just tuning in, Eagles 1, Hawks 0. Megan Deneen not on the same page with her keeper, Maggie Turner. She fired one into the back of their own net as she tried to work it back to their keeper. Callis on the far side had it broken up. Beautiful throw into Morrison. And the Eagles will have their first corner of the afternoon. Again, imperative to generate some offense here on the corners. You don't know how many you are going to get in a match. Eagles will line it up towards the middle. Meyer angling in. It goes towards the middle at the 18 for Callis. She fires one and swallowed up by Warner. Rutherford. Tried to get the little give and go action there, broken up by McCleary. One of the captains here for the Hawks. Another captain, Allison Silverstein, with it, number 29 in blue. This one's bend in towards the middle and broken up. Alyssa Hebb, I think, got her feet on that. Shot on goal here for both teams thus far. 33.5 remaining in this first half. McCleary sends a nice little ball. Coaching staff here for the Hawks imploring to their players to have a sense of urgency. Eagles have definitely had more urgency and more energy here to start to begin this match. Silverstein. DeGilio. Nice ball movement there. The sophomore Klutzer. Marissa Blunt-Sheely tries to lead Klutzer, and that will go out of play. Eagles here at Lemoy Field last season, 1-5-3. Hoping for a better record here on the brand new turf in 2024. The Hawks 2-2-1 on the road last year. Again, finished as the 5th seed in the NE10. Rutherford controls it. Between the legs. Pecor. First goal of the season. Excellent teamwork there by the Hawks. And they get the equalizer with 31:48 remaining in the first half. Josie Pecor with 6 goals last year in her junior campaign. And her first one of her senior campaign comes on a beautiful assist. Just a tough play for Nisbet there on an island. And Pecor had the angle and able to put it into the back of the net. 1-1 between the Battle of the Birds. Eagles working quickly. Callis in a straitjacket. And a foul there, I believe, on the Hawks. Two shots on goal here for the Hawks, one for the Eagles. Beautiful ball, and it's caught. Warner with the grab. Again, just taking a look at Josie Pecor's numbers last year in her junior campaign. 6 goals, 3 assists, 15 points. Led the Hawks in goals and points in her junior campaign. No surprise that she opens up the scoring here for the Hawks in 2024. Atherton, shake and bake, tripped up there by Morales, and the official was right on it. Thought from our angle there that Morales might have gotten the ball, but the official had a better vantage point there. A little over 15 minutes gone here in this first half. Catanzariti. 4 Eagles lined up right in front of the ball. Catanzariti fires it right into the wall. And she's able to work it back to Rutherford, who goes to the far side for Silverstein. DeGilio, excellent ball. That was hit out last by Catanzariti, I believe. And the ball will go to Nisbet. Nisbet. Line drive. That was broken up by McCleary. Possession awarded to the Eagles. Again, first matchup here since September 18th, 2019. Hawks won that one 4-1. Here is a freshman, Morrison. Offsides. Ree Morrison from Auckland, New Zealand. First collegiate game, first start. Under 28 minutes remaining here in this first half. Deneen. Some excellent defense there from Meyer once again. She's been all over the pitch here to start. The junior from Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Eagles force a turnover. Klutzer in a straitjacket. Coaching staff has been active here for the Hawks, doing a great job directing their players. Rutherford tries to lead Pecor. Myers in there. Rutherford wanted a foul there on Meyer. Looked like she was grabbing the jersey of Atherton. She got away with it. Excellent tackle there by Stiles. Knocks it out of play. Second corner kick of the first half here for the Hawks. It'll be Atherton to take it. Atherton, center ball towards the near post. And a foul called on the Hawks. That was an excellent ball there by Atherton. From the broadcast booth, it looked like that one could have angled into the back of the net. Goal kick here for Nisbet. Eagles looking to move it up the pitch. They haven't had it on the Hawks side of the field too often here in this first half. The majority of the time the ball has been on this side of the field as it's cleared there by Heb, all the way back to the sophomore keeper. Rutherford has been an excellent back here thus far for the Hawks. Nice ball there by Silverstein trying to lead Pecor. The Eagles' backs working together here. Stiles tries to split it through the defense. It is intercepted. Atherton. Meyer, a nice clear. Goes back to Rutherford. Nice give and go. McCleary, can she track it down? Stiles and McCleary fighting for possession. Stiles and Meyer have been excellent here today on the defensive side for the Eagles. Very physical, very aggressive to start. The one thing that you hope is that they're just not wasting too much energy. So I believe, it looked like it was last touched by McCleary, and it'll be a goal kick here for Nisbet. Kokova took it off of the dome there as it goes out of play. Throw in here for post on the near side. Nearly halfway through this first half. And if you're just tuning in, the Hawks have put 2 balls into the back of the net, but one was on their own goal. And that happened just a few minutes into the first half, and then Josie Pecor, the senior who led the team in points last season, got her first goal of her senior campaign, and that's where we stand here at 1-1. Again, season opener for both of these teams. Eagles debuting the new and improved turf here at Lemoy Field that was constructed and worked on over the summer, and it is scintillating. Eagles 10th in the preseason poll in the CACC. Hawks 4th in the NE10 preseason poll. Rutherford slips, broken up by Meyer. McCleary battling with Heb. Silverstein. Nice feed. Nisbet comes out of the goal. And a shot way wide and way high. Nisbet. Pecor with a burst of speed. Center ball. Nearly had DeGilio. The 2 leaders in points last season. Trying to set each other up right there. Two shots on goal for the Hawks, 1 for the Eagles.
Erin, get T on her, then you can drop into the back line.
First and second.
Nisbet tries to loft one towards midfield. Atherton, near side. Meyer checks her. Atherton. Feed towards the middle. Catanza Reedy sails over the net there. And very dangerous here for the Eagles. They've been stifling on the defensive side, but the ball has been on this side of the field for the majority of the first half. The Eagles have to find some way to get the ball on the other side of the pitch here before this pressure from the Hawks is just too much to handle. Coming up on 20 minutes remaining in this first half. The Eagles trying to generate something down the pitch. It is Callis, the second-year player. Third on the team last year in points as a freshman. She is watched by Chisholm. Callis gets out of it. Draws Deneen. Deneen. No, I think they say Callis hit it out of play. So throw in for the Hawks on the far side. McCleary. Meyer has to check two Hawks there. Atherton looking for the angle. Center ball. No, it looks like she tried to score that one. And it is wide. And the coach is saying don't settle there. Looks like Atherton had some teammates out in front at the 6-yard box, but she tried to do it herself. But again, this pressure from the Hawks has been spectacular to start this first half. I mean, they've probably had the ball on this side of the pitch for 80-90% of this first half. Eagles trying to move it down the pitch. Callis, hounded by Chisholm. Morales, dangerous feed, and Stiles able to clear it out. Marissa Blunt-Sheely trying to track it down, but it is one of the captains, Silverstein, working it back to the sophomore keeper. 18 minutes remaining here in this first half. Again, so glad you're with us here on this gorgeous Thursday afternoon. Catanzariti. Nice feed. McCleary. Silverstein. Atherton. Shake and bake. Fires. Neat, just sails over the goal. An excellent shot there by Atherton. And we'll have the substitution here. Zarina Pinto coming onto the pitch here for Catanzariti. Pinto, a junior from Groveland, Massachusetts, a midfielder. Looks like Chisholm comes out of the game as well. Kaylin Cormacan also onto the pitch here for the Hawks. So our first substitutions of the match coming at 17 minutes remaining in this first half. 3 shots on goal for the Hawks, 1 for the Eagles. Throw in for post on the far side. Blunt-Sheely. Stiles. Burst of speed. Looking for a teammate. She tries to get it to the freshman, and it is broken up by number 27 in blue. Nice feed. Pecor, who has a lone goal here for the Hawks, works it back. Rutherford, who's been commanding the ball often here in this first half, turns it over. Stiles. Knocks that one out of play. 15:50 remaining in this first half. Throw in near side. Ika Tries to lead the sophomore there. Rutherford breaks it up. Off of the head of Myers. McCleary. McCleary. Silverstein. They've been having great chemistry here in this first half. It is Pinto ahead of the field with a nice look. Just wide. And the rebound goes in. This pressure by the Hawks, a little too much for the Eagles. They've been doing a great job of clearing the ball, but eventually if the ball stays on this side of the field, they are going to find the back of the net, and they do right there off of the rebound. Did not see who scored that off of the rebound, but we'll get that for you in just a moment. So Hawks, their first lead of the season here, leading 2-1. 2 consecutive goals here. 4 shots on goal for the Hawks, 1 for the Eagles. Silverstein moving it down the pitch. She's a blur. Pecor looking to turn the corner. And some nice defense there by Stiles, coming up on 14 minutes remaining in this first half. 2-1 Hawks after being down 1-0. So I believe Zarina Pinto is awarded that second goal for the Hawks. Pinto, a junior from Groveland, Massachusetts. Pinto last year with 3 points. Played in 16 out of the 18 games for the Hawks last year, recording a goal and an assist. Here's the freshman Morrison with a nice ball, but didn't have a teammate there. That was Deneen to take it off of the chest. And the Hawks looks to move it up the pitch. Pecor with a goal here in this one. Excellent feed. Pinto. Oh, what a play. The diving Nisbet comes out of the box and makes a gorgeous save. What a heads-up play there by the sophomore. DeGilio, center ball. Tries to bend one in towards the box, and the Eagles able to break it up. Cormacan. Nice ball. Kakova, lofting ball towards the box. And we'll get some substitutions here for the Hawks. Sydney Winnick, number 11, coming in. Nina Miorar, also in, number 23 in blue. DeGilio coming out. McCleary coming out. Pecor coming out. And Atherton coming out as well. So a plethora of substitutions in there for the Hawks. Maggie Carroll also in there, subbing in for the Hawks, number 13 in blue. Cormacan. Silverstein stays in there, fires one off of the gloves of Nisbet, and she corrals it. Nisbet, she has allowed 2 goals in here in this one, but she's really doing everything that she can. Has had some spectacular saves here to start this first half. 11:10 remaining in the first half. Can the Eagles find the equalizer before we head into the halftime break? So pardon me, a mistake there. It was Riley DeGilio with that second goal for the Hawks, not Pinto. So DeGilio, who was second on the team in points last year, 3 goals, 6 assists, 12 points, gets her first goal of the season. Silverstein and Pinto both awarded with on that previous Hawks goal. So Picor and DeGilio wasting no time to get into the points column in their first game of their senior campaign. Again, both players were the only players last year for the Hawks to be in double-digit points. Picor with 15, DeGilio with 12. And they both get the train rolling here in their senior campaign at Lemoy Field. They lead it 2-1. Under 10 minutes remaining in this first half. 5 shots on goal for the Hawks, 1 for the Eagles. Throw in for post on the far side at midfield. Again, so glad you're with us here on this gorgeous Thursday afternoon. Griffin Cass on hand. Non-conference matchup to begin this 2024 campaign for your Eagles. Missed the CACC tournament last year. Renato Topoli's first year. Finished the year 4-9-3 overall, 2-6-3 in CACC play. Here's the freshman Morrison from Auckland, New Zealand. She has it taken away, the theft by Silverstein. And it is worked back to the backs here. Rutherford, Deneen, and Warner working together as they have all first half. Rutherford goes out of play. Under 9 to play in this first half. Meyer will throw in here on the near side. Klutzer. Not a great situation here, but she's able to get out of it. Morrison has that one taken away. That is Madison DiNapoli coming off of the bench from North Reading, Massachusetts, a junior. It'll go to Callis. Eagles trying to just generate some offense here. They've not had it in their attacking zone for really any of this first half. And the times that they have had it, they have not been able to settle the ball down. Hawks just looking like the superior team here in this first half. And as they were dabbed the number 4th, as they were number 4th in the coach's preseason poll in the NE10. Pinto. Fires. And a nice save. Nesbitt with another beauty. I believe that was Miyuar with the shot on net, number 23 in blue. 7:25 remaining in this first half. Again, anytime the Eagles are trying to break it across midfield and bring it into their attacking zone, the Hawks are just so quick to the ball. Cormican, Silverstein. Callis, taken away. Excellent theft there by Kakova. Center ball. Bodwin, the former St. Anselm Hawk, able to break it up. Avia Burns for the Eagles coming onto the pitch. Addie Burkett for the Hawks coming on, as well as Abby Irwin. So Deneen and Silverstein will get a breather here with 6 minutes remaining in this first half. 6 shots on goal for the Hawks, 1 for the Eagles. 2-1 lead for the Hawks in the Battle of the Birds to open up this 2024 women's soccer campaign in a non-conference matchup. Post very familiar across all sports with going up against teams in the NE10. Center ball. Nisbet coming way out of the 6-yard box. And she's able to get back in there, and it hits off of her glove. She has been active in this first half, to say the least. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in this first half. We get a whistle. I believe it was hit out of play there by the Eagles, so we'll have a corner, the 3rd corner of the game here for the Hawks. It looks like that is Winneck to take the corner for the Hawks. Lets one rip. Ball was on a nice line, but it's just a little out of the reach of the box there. Under 5 minutes to play in this first half. Rutherford, Cormacan, Blunt-Sheely. Eagles able to turn it right back over. Both teams playing catch here at midfield. Kakova, far side. A lot about the center ball there, and instead she's going to work it back. Nice center ball, going to the far post. What a shot! That was Nina Mior. Unbelievable range. And she finds a back post for the 3rd goal of the first half for the Hawks. That was spectacular. Tremendous goal for number 23 in blue. A junior from Southington, Connecticut. First goal of the season. So Miur, Picor, and DeGilio with all 3 goals here for the Hawks in this first half. And they have a 3-1 lead. Dominating in shots on goal, 8-1. And the Eagles just cannot get any shots on goal because they haven't had the ball on this side of the field here. Winneck has it taken away. Nice give and go. Cormacan. Winneck in this near side corner. Nice tackle there by Meyer. And she takes it away. No whistle call, just some good physical soccer right there. Under 2 minutes to play in this first half. Burkett, Rutherford. No need to rush here. if you're the Hawks, cushioning a 3-1 lead. And time winding down on this first half, under 100 seconds remaining. Nice tackle there by Meyer, and she's called for the foul. A little overzealous there. But those are the type of fouls you want. Nice ball towards the middle, and it's Nisbet falling on the ball.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Yeah, Nisbet has done all that she can here in this first half. She hasn't really been given a fair chance as the ball has been on this side of the pitch for the majority of the first half. .40 seconds remaining in the first half. 3-1 lead for the Hawks in the Battle of the Birds, and a non-conference matchup to open up the 2024 campaign. Again, so glad you're able to tune in and hang out with us. Griffin Cass on hand. 8-1 in shots on goal, Hawks. 3-1 lead with 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Burns. And we're ready for the 10-second countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Pinto fires
5,
wide.
4, 3, 2, 1. And at the end of the first half of play, St. Anselm 3, your Post University Eagles 1.
So that will do it for the first half of play. The Hawks take a 3-1 lead heading into the halftime break. Outshooting the Eagles 8-1 in shots on goal. Picor, DeGilio, and Mior with each with a goal here in this first half. 2-goal lead for the Hawks heading into the break. All right, we welcome you back to Lemoy Field for the start of the second half. St. Anselm leads it 3-1 at the end of the first 45 minutes. As we welcome you back upstairs inside to the broadcast booth, Griffin Cass on hand. Battle of the Birds, here to commence the 2024 women's soccer regular season. Hawks out of the NE10, the Eagles out of the CACC. Let's take a quick look at our first half stats. Again, Hawks lead at 3-1. They are leading in the assist category 5-0. Total shots 13-1. Shots on goal 7-1. Corner kicks 3-1 Hawks. Fouls 7-5 Eagles. And that will do it for our first half stats. We are getting ready for the start of the second half. Biggest theme that we saw in that first half was just the amount of time that the Hawks were able to control the ball in their attacking zone. I mean, they were so quick to the ball. Anytime the Eagles tried to get it into their attacking zone on the defensive side of the field for the Hawks, they had Hawks around them. So let's see if the Eagles can control the ball here and move it up the pitch with fluidity in this second half. They're going to need to if they want to make the comeback here. Again, Hawks lead at 3-1. First match of the season, I should say, for either team. The Eagles tabbed as the 10th spot in the preseason poll in the CACC. For the Hawks, they were dabbed the number 4 spot in the NE10 preseason poll. The Eagles missed the CACC tournament last year, finished 4-9-3 overall, 2-6-3 in conference in Renato Topali's first season at the helm here for the Eagles. And for St. Anselm, finished as the number 5 seed in the NE10 last season. They lost in the quarterfinals on November 4th against Franklin Pierce University. Second all-time matchup between these two programs. The previous one was on September 18th, 2019, where the Hawks won 4-1. And they are 45 minutes away from being 2-0 against the Eagles in all time. Second half is underway. Griffin Cass on hand on this gorgeous Thursday afternoon. Feels like summer. Anna Eka last season, who just got that first goal for the Eagles. Didn't score a goal in the 13 games that she appeared in last year. And the senior gets the first goal of the year for the Eagles. 3-2 Hawks. And a throw in here for Morales. Off of the head of Chisholm. Morales, Eka. And almost pulls a Megan Deneen, but Nisbet is right there. That one's hit off of Morales. DeGilio tosses it in. Silverstein. DeGilio back to Silverstein. They look for the give and go. But Ika is all over her. She gets out of the straitjacket. Silverstein, feed. Catanzariti. Silverstein off of the rebound. Wide left. Some oohs and ahs from the Hawks sideline. Nearly just had their 4th goal of the contest. And the Eagles will look to move it up the pitch. Styles. Nearly has it taken away. A nice tackle there from Pecor, but Styles able to still have possession. McCleary, the theft, and forces the turnover. McCleary. Catanzariti. Ankles, fires, blocked. The former Hawk Bodwin able to get her body on the line there, and Nisbet will swallow it up. 39-20 remaining in regulation, a 3-2 lead for the Hawks in the Battle of the Birds for the first time since September 18th, 2019. Rutherford has been an excellent defender here thus far for the Hawks. An excellent pass. Shot by Pecor right there was blocked out of play. And we'll have another corner kick here for Atherton and the Hawks. Atherton loads one up, line drive. Nisbet draws the foul there. Styles, an excellent ball, tries to lead the freshman Morrison, but Rutherford is all over it. Warner way out of the box. And she'll share it to the freshman Deneen. Catanzariti. Atherton. 7 minutes played here in this second half. Nisbet comes out of the 6-yard box to corral it. Tells her teammates to go up the field. And a high arcing ball to midfield. Morrison jumps up.
Aaron, reverse the ball, Aaron. Go this way. Aim from that side.
A little interaction there between the coaching staff and Aaron Rutherford. Coaches wanted Rutherford to send it to the other side of the pitch. Instead, she was trying to lead one of her teammates down that far side, and she gets a nice tackle and a throw in here by Meyer. Pecor. She's dangerous. Feeds it to Chisholm. DeGilio, also dangerous. And Morales with some nice defense here, able to take it away. Feeds it to Callis. Callis, the sophomore player. Rutherford, a nice header. Chisholm. Fighting with Callis here. And she wins that battle. Pecor, one-on-one with Styles. Looking for the angle. Center ball, bends it in. And Atherton couldn't get her foot quite on it. And Nisbet with the ball. Coming up on 36 minutes remaining in this second half. A 3-2 lead for the Hawks. Battle of the Birds, a non-conference matchup to open up this 2024 women's soccer campaign. McCleary, the captains working together. Catanzariti, Atherton, far side, angling towards the middle. Atherton. Nice center ball to Pecor, off of the rebound, not a rebound, but it's DeGiulio with her second goal of the game, and a defensive breakdown for Post. Costly. What a pass. Pecor could not get her head on that one, but it proved to work out for the Hawks. Some serendipity there. And the Hawks get their lead back to 2 with 35-36 remaining in regulation. So Chisholm awarded with an assist. Again, she really bent that one in to the 6-yard box. Pecor tried to head it in to no avail, but it worked out just fine for the Hawks. Morrison with a nice center ball. Knocked out of play by a Hawk. Eagles will have a corner kick. 10 minutes gone here in the second half, a 4-2 lead. Both teams with a goal here in this second half to start things out. Lofting ball towards the middle, and it's hit above the crossbar there by Warner. (19-2) in total shots. Hawks with 19, Eagles with 2 to have a lead with that disadvantage. Shots on goal, 9-2 Hawks. After that previous corner, it is 5-2 Hawks in corners. 7-2 Hawks in assists. Callis, the sophomore, led nicely. He tripped up on the ball there. She's in a straitjacket with 2 Hawks on her tail. And she turns it over. Catanzariti with the theft. Pecor. Watched by Stiles. And Pecor hits that one out of play. Coming up on 33 minutes remaining in regulation, a 4-2 lead for the Hawks in this non-conference matchup to begin the 2024 women's soccer season. Klutzer with a nice theft, works it back to Callis, the 2 sophomores here who were outstanding in their freshman campaign last year for Renato Topali. Aika turns it over. Foul. Heb. The official right there to make the call. Catanzariti draws the contact. And possession will go to the Hawks. Chisholm. Bodwin, the former Hawk, played 4 years with St. Anselm in our grad year here with Post. Heb sends the long ball downfield. A nice play there by Warner, the sophomore keeper. Deneen, the freshman, goes to the far side. She has Atherton there. Atherton, beautiful ball. Foot race. Pecor and Stiles wins the battle. Atherton, McCleary. She has Chisholm right to her right, and she sends it over to her. One-on-one. Chisholm. Broken up. Taylor Gotts again, hounded by Chisholm. And Chisholm knocks it out of play. 31-15 remaining in regulation. A 2-goal lead for the Hawks. You can catch the Hawks in action next time on Wednesday, September 11th, as they will host Franklin Pierce in Manchester, New Hampshire. And for the Eagles, you can catch them in action right here at Lemoy Field on Monday, as they will host St. Michael's College in another non-conference matchup. Still plenty of time remaining here in this one for the Eagles to mount the comeback. Again, they started this second half with a goal and then just let one up. It is 1-1 here in the second half. Callis working with her fellow sophomore. Klutzer, Callis, splits the D. And a nice tackle there by Chisholm. And she's able to knock it out of play. Eagles will have the corner kick here in the near side corner. This will be the Eagles' 3rd corner of the match. believe this is Ica to take the corner. High arcing ball. A little outside of that 6-yard box. Catanzariti breaks it. And Atherton with a lot of speed gets to the ball, but fighting with Heb, I believe. And now it's Meyer. Blunt-Sheely. Heb. Shot there by Klutzer. Wide right. Two substitutions getting ready to come in here for the Hawks. Not able to come in just yet. They'll just have to wait a moment. Atherton, far side. Eagles doing a better job here in the second half of having possession in the attacking zone. That entire first half, it was all Hawks in their attacking zone. Been kind of split half and half here a little bit in the second half. Deneen. Contact. Kotz again and Chisholm, I believe. Pinto will come back in. Number 7 in blue, Emma Catanzariti will grab a seat. Nina Kakova will also grab a seat for the Hawks. 28 minutes remaining in regulation, a 4-2 lead for the Hawks. Atherton towards the middle, looking for a teammate. Little behind Silverstein there in the turnover. Callis, the sophomore, with the steal. Third on the team last year in points as a freshman, looking to make something happen. And some stifling defense there by Silverstein. Deneen. DeGilio. Hounded by Gotts again. DeGilio gets out of it. Feeds to Cormican. And Heb with the theft. Off of Callis out of play. 19-3 in total shots. Hawks lead that category. Still 9-2 in shots on goal. Meyer with a nice steal. Sends it ahead. And there are defenders there for the Hawks to retrieve. It is Deneen. Now Rutherford, far side. Watched by Klutzer. Nice touch. Silverstein. Excellent teamwork here by the Hawks. Nice aggressiveness by Heb. Pinto somehow gets out of the straitjacket. Runs into a wall. Pecor. Silverstein. Wide right. Hawks have done a significantly better job of sharing it to their teammates than the Eagles have, but that's just partly due to the aggressiveness here from the Hawks. As we'll get some substitutions coming in here for the Hawks. Sydney Winnick, number 11, she'll take out Atherton. 25:54 remaining in the second half. I think Atherton might have been shaken up there a little bit. A little bit of a ginger walk, walking back to the sidelines. And we resume play with Nisbet firing one towards midfield. Pecor has the streaking Cormican. She's coming in on the fly. Nice give and go. Cormican. One-on-one. DeGilio. Just above the crossbar. Nearly scored a field goal there between the uprights. And we'll get another substitution in here. 2 subs. Mior checks back in. Had a goal in that first half, as well as Madison DiNapoli checking in. DeGilio and Pecor, the two leader in points last year for the Hawks, will get a breather. Under 25 minutes remaining in regulation. A 4-2 lead for the Hawks. Again, so glad you've been able to tune in here at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut. New and improved turf here at Lemoy Field was worked on during the summer. Silverstein turns it over, but it's right back to Cormican. Nice give and go. No, they tried to get the give and go, and it is knocked out of play there by number 16 in white, Alyssa Hebb. We have some Hawks who have not seen any action thus far, getting set to come in. That is Catherine McCarthy and Delaney Glode. Rutherford. Nice movement here by the Hawks. Something the Eagles have just not really been able to do with a lot of frequency. Oh, right between the legs. Could have been a major highlight, but it goes out of play. And some subs will come in here for the Hawks. .23.5 remaining in regulation. A 4-2 lead for the Hawks. Battle of the Birds. That one is hit out of play. Avia Burns getting set to come back in here for a post. Still time here for the Eagles. Can they generate some offense and move the ball around? Delia Kotseftis into the game now for the Eagles. Hasn't seen any action thus far. Number 12 in white. A sophomore from Beacon Falls, Connecticut. Meyer. Kotseftis in pursuits. Nice ball on the far side. It's able to be kept into play here. The cross. Pinto. Nisbet with the save. Nisbet last year tallied 531 minutes and 43 seconds. In her freshman campaign, Maggie Warner totaled 1,620 minutes in her freshman campaign. Coaching staff for the Hawks saying, let's go backwards only when we have to. Again, the Hawks have just done such an excellent job of playing at their tempo and controlling the pace of this match. Pinto. Kotseftis. Morrison. Can the Eagles move it up the pitch? Stifling defense and another takeaway by the Hawks, and this one by number 29, Allison Silverstein, a captain. Give and go. Just any time the Eagles have tried to break it across midfield, get it in their attacking zone, the Hawks have been all over them. And excellent defense there by Stiles, able to clear it momentarily. And looks like we are going to get a foul here. Going against number 23 in blue. Stiles able to draw the contact. Official is all over that one. 20:35 remaining here in this second half. Eagles trailing by 2 goals. Total shots, Hawks 23, Eagles 3. Shots on goal, Hawks 10, Eagles 2. Pinto. Shares it. McCleary. Nice movement here. A little behind Pinto there, but the Hawks able to still have possession. Styles clears. And some subs coming in here for the Hawks. Cameron Doyle coming back in here. And getting some first minutes here is Kate Crowley, the freshman. McCleary and Silverstein, two captains here, will sub out, and I think the coaching staff is trying to empty the bench here a little bit for the Hawks with a 4-2 lead in a non-conference matchup. Coming up on 19 minutes remaining here in regulation. You have to think if the Eagles were to get a goal here and cut the deficit to 1, all those starters would come back onto the pitch for the Hawks. Let's see if some reserves here can keep the ship afloat here for the Hawks. Eyeing their first win of the season. Looking to go 2-0 against the Eagles all time. And we're going to have some contact there. Taylor Gotzigan pulling on the jersey there of Miyuar. Nice boot. Bodwin able to get there. Pinto. Race to the ball. Shot wide right by Miyuar. And an Eagle. Again. Looks like she might have taken one off of the face there, but quickly gets back up off of the canvas. Bodwin. Gotzigan. Looks like Gotzigan is a little hurt there, touching her face. But it appears that she's okay. Nice tackle. Yeah, it looks like the athletic training staff is going to need to attend to Gotzigan. She's telling the official that she's okay. Gotzigan telling Renato Topali that she's okay. A warrior out there. Nice ball to the far post. And Meyer got her head on it to clear it out momentarily. And there's not a physical play there from Avia Burns. A clear foul. The official right there to make the call. Get a substitution coming in here. Taylor Morales will sub out Gotzigan. Gotzigan clearly a little shaken up, and it looks like she's going to be attended to by the medical staff. Throw in here for Cormacan. Gets it into Glode. 15:35 remaining in regulation. A 4-2 lead for the Hawks. And that one is going to go out of play. A turnover by the Hawks. Throw in for Meyer. Far side, midfield. come out of the 6-yard box to retrieve the ball. Gets it right to Glode. Miyuar tries to get it through the legs of Morales to no avail. Morales sticking with her. Pinto. Oh, a nice ball. Miyuar already has a goal here in this one. Center ball. Nisbet gets to it. Pinto. What a block, a header. Cormican, what a save. Teamwork there from the Eagles to stand tall. Oh, so close to the 5th goal of the game for the Hawks. Shot wide right. Coming up on 14 minutes remaining here in regulation. Still a 4-2 lead for the Hawks. Was very close to being 5-2. Nisbet with not a lot on that one. It goes to Heb, however, and she hits it up towards the clouds. Even though there's no clouds in the sky. Say that one was last hit. And a play by the Hawks. Cormican, nice slide tackle there by Morales. And it goes to midfield. Kotsaftis goes to Burns. Burns, one-on-one action. Trying to get the step. And a beautiful slide tackle there by number 6 in blue. That is Bridget McGuff. 12:45 remaining in regulation. Time dwindling down on the Eagles here. Excellent ball, and it is caught by Warner. I believe that was Heb with a strong boot. Doyle. Callis comes in for the theft. Gets it right back from Kotsaftis. She is hounded. She gets hit to the ground there by DiNapoli, and a foul called on number 9 in blue. 11:15 remaining here in the second half. A 4-2 lead for the Hawks in the Battle of the Birds. First time that the Hawks and the Eagles have squared off since September 18th, 2019. Hawks won that matchup 4-1. And they are well on their way to going 2-0 against the Eagles all time. McGuff able to track that down. She gets it right back from her keeper. McGuff, a freshman. DiNapoli tries to lead Pinto, and it'll be Morales to retrieve. 10:35 remaining in regulation. Total shots, Hawks 27, Eagles 3, shots on goal 10-2 Hawks. It's not that the effort or the intensity has not been there from the Eagles all match long. I mean, they've provided an abundance of effort and intensity, just the execution has been more precise from the Hawks. And Hawks ranked as the number 4th team in the preseason coaches poll for the NE10. Eagles number 10 in the preseason coaches poll in the CACC. Pinto tries to lead Miuar, and it is taken away by the former Hawk, Bodwin. Bodwin, the 4-year Hawk. Ika. Pass broken up there by Cormacan. And that one is going to roll out of play. Get some substitutions in here. Picor, DeGilio. The 2 leading point getters from last season come back onto the pitch to close it out, as well as Nina Kakova. 9:07 remaining here in regulation. Clock is stopped. Throw in. Kakova gets it in to Glode, I believe. And she'll work it back to the sophomore keeper. Hawks with it in their attacking zone, a place that they have had the ball for the majority of this contest. A nice clear there by Stiles, I believe. Crowley works it back to McGuff. 2 freshmen working together there. Now it is DeGilio, the senior. Split in the defense, nobody picks her up, and she turns it over. Stiles with a nice steal. 8 minutes remaining in regulation. A foul is going to be called on number 10, the sophomore in whites. Hawks possession. Hawks looking to reach some more promising places this upcoming year. Got bounced out in the quarterfinals of the NE10 tournaments last fall. Tanzariti back in. Carroll back in for the Hawks. 7:30 remaining here in regulation. A 4-2 lead for the Hawks, well on their way to picking up their first win of the season in their first game of the year. And the soccer ball goes out of play into the streets. Turnover by Post. Throw-in, far side. Catanzariti trying to get it. Burns is involved. DeGilio with 2 goals here in this one, eluding the defense. Working it back to the middle, firing a strike, and it's off with the gloves of Nisbet, out of play. Sixth corner kick of the game for the Hawks. Meyer heads it out of play. Corner sails right behind the net. Eagles ball. Substitutions coming in here. Addie Burkett checking back in, and Kaden Devorin seeing her first minutes of the match, a freshman from Yarmouth, Maine. So the bench getting emptied here for the Hawks. 5 minutes away from their first victory of the year, and a 2-0 record against Post all time. In the second battle of the Birds. Nice ball, DeGilio. No, look for the hat trick right there, but Nisbet says not today. Kotseftis nearly sends the ball to the official. Callis. In a straitjacket, foul on Kakova. Shots, total shots that is, Hawks 29, Eagles 3. Shots on goal, Hawks 12, Eagles 2. Just impossible to get the victory in a soccer match with that discrepancy. Hawks a very good team, though. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the NE10. Have championship hopes, looking to reach new heights this year as they were bounced out of the quarterfinals in the fall of 2023. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining here in regulation. Callis and another straitjacket. I think the Hawks have game planned on number 17 in white. Anytime she has touched the ball, there's been at least 2 Hawks surrounding her. I think they know how dangerous she is. Third on the team in points last year as a freshman. It'll be a free kick for Heb here on the near side. Ball towards the far post. Header by a Hawk out of play. And it will be a corner kick on the far side. Aiko will take it for the Eagles. Fourth corner of the game for Post. Nice center ball. Header goes in. Eagles are still alive. Third goal of the game. Couldn't tell you who headed that in, but we'll get that for you in just a moment. It is the former Hawk, the graduate student, Aliana Bodwin. And spent 4 years with the Hawks, spending her graduate year with Post. And she gets on the board in a game where she's saying hello to some old friends. 4-3 Hawks, under 2 to play. A little bit of a different situation here for the final 2 minutes. DeGilio, center ball. Can the Eagles get it back on the other side of the pitch? Pecor. Looks like she might have lost that one in the sun. 95 seconds remaining here in regulation. Pecor, nice ball. Center ball. Broken up. Catanzariti right there, but a save by Nisbet. 80 seconds remaining here in regulation. A 4-3 lead for the Hawks. Nice slide tackle there by the sophomore. Klutzer. Bodwin, who just had the goal, sends it towards midfield. Approaching the 1 minute mark here in regulation. DiNapoli. In and out. Taken away. Ica with the theft. 50 seconds remaining in regulation, and Ica hits it out of play. Doesn't seem like there's any panic here from the Hawks with 40 seconds remaining. Carroll works it back. Glode. 30 seconds remaining. Kakova. Near side. In the corner. Morales right there to check her. 20 seconds remaining. Hit out of play. Last touch by number 5. A valiant effort here by Post against a strong
9,
any 10
8,
opponent.
7,
But it
6,
appears as if they're going to
5,
fall just short
4, 3,
in their season
2,
and home
1.
opener.
And that's the ball game. The final score of the 2024 home opener for your Post University women's soccer team. St. Anselm 4, your Eagles 3. Fans, be sure to join us on Monday afternoon as your Eagles are back in action at 1:30 p.m. against St. Michael's College. Thank you for coming out. Post University hopes that you drive home safe.
All right, so the Eagles make a little bit of a push in those last wanting minutes of the game. Aliana Bodwin, the former Hawk who spent 4 years with St. Anselm, with a header in net to cut the deficit to 1, but St. Anselm able to close it out, and they win 4-3 in the Battle of the Birds. So that will do it. St. Anselm improves to 1-0. Post drops to 0-1. Just taking a look at our stats for the game, a huge discrepancy in shots on goal and total shots. Hawks 30 in total shots. Eagles 4 shots on goal, 13-3. Hawks, looking at the corner, 7-4 Hawks, 7-3 assists. Hawks 12-12 in fouls. And that will do it. Hawks spoil the comeback bid from the Eagles, and they take the 4-3 victory. Up next for Post, a little bit of a quick turnaround. They have St. Michael's right here at Lemoy Field on Monday at 1:30. And for the Hawks, they will host Franklin Pierce on Wednesday at 3 p.m. So that'll do it. Hawks take it 4-3. For our entire fantastic athletic communication staff here at Post University, Griffin Cass saying so long from Lemoy Field. Hawks win it 4-3.